And there we go. It's working perfectly. Well, I think it's working perfectly. It's just showing a black screen at the moment. So I've got the chat window going. I'm only on YouTube at the moment, guys, because I'm just messing around with a few things. So I'm gonna do this part of this thing. I'm better off doing it as a recording since it's gonna be a bit of a video thing. So yeah, guys, welcome. It's been a while since I actually streamed on this channel. For ages, I have not done any streams on here at all. Zero, none. So as I mentioned, guys, I had a few channels, like 5 channels or something. They're gonna get cut down to 3. Actually today or tomorrow. Maybe today, later after this, maybe after I finish here. But yeah, this channel's gonna have a lot of different trades, if you know what I mean. It's gonna be doing a lot of things. So it's gonna be, if I want to put everything into its own channel, it'll be like 10 channels. It just can't be done. I've already got my 2 Let's Plays, the main Minecraft Let's Play and the my normal Let's Plays. So they're already separated that way, but other than that, everything else will be put into this video, or this channel I should say. Yeah, good morning guys, it is about 9 o'clock, almost exactly 9 o'clock now. I got my morning coffee and I just want to say hello. Yeah, beautiful morning guys. It's actually really nice out there. It's a bit windy, but it's not cold. Not even close, to be honest. At this time of year, yeah, it should be starting to get cold. So yeah, winter is coming for us guys, unfortunately. It's gonna get dark very soon now. Let's talk about the channel before we get started. So guys, just having a morning drink. Stomach gets a bit funny in the morning sometimes when I don't drink for a while. So yeah, as I said, I want to do streams on here, but at least twice a week. Now, I want to make them like the mandatory, so I want to make them like Sunday mornings and maybe Tuesday mornings. One during the week, one the weekend. They're going to be the mandatory ones, so always going to be done in the morning, every single time. That means my other content that I would normally do, normally I'll do my Let's Plays in my Minecraft Let's Plays later in the day. On these days, I'll remove the Minecraft one, and I'll just do the Let's Plays later in the day. That's it. But yeah, guys, welcome. I hope you guys are going to enjoy yourselves. It's going to be a good day, I think. I'm only going to be on here for probably an hour at max because I do have to go out. It's a big thing with me, apparently. I keep going out. I wasn't going to start streaming until like I planned it out a bit more, but I thought about what's the best way of doing it, getting started and shit. I thought just doing it, just getting it done. So yeah, I'm going to be looking into a few things. There are a few things I did see I wanted to look at, like the a lot of the Xbox stuff, the Forza stuff, and there's probably other stuff I'm not even aware of. I haven't really been on like looking at the news and gaming stuff and even PC stuff because I've been dealing with family stuff. Now that is over. Family stuff is working itself out. It's actually good, so I don't need to freaking waste my time on that no more. So we'll be concentrating more on the content. And I don't know where I'm going to start today, but I do have 2 videos ready to go. But yeah, about it, guys. It's a really quick start today. It's not extremely difficult. As I said, I'm not really a big person of just dragging a video out in 20 minutes. You know exactly what I mean. There's a lot of creators who just drag it out. Unless there's a lot of content or stuff to talk about. Yeah, there's not much there. For me, there's not really much to do today. Today I'm going out to do... What the frack? How have I got 22 people watching me? Sorry, I'm just looking at my shorts and it says 22. I'm like, how the hell do I have 22 people? This channel's only got like 81 subscribers. That's almost like what, a fourth of the channel? There we go, now it's dropped a little bit. Yeah, it's probably going to drop off like it always does. But yeah, as I said, now I've got myself completely lost. See what happens when I look at the numbers. I shouldn't be paying attention to that. But yeah, either way, God damn it, I have to watch my train of thought. Yeah, so as I said, I don't really like to drag a video out. I like to get to the point pretty quickly, and I'll talk a little bit down there. So, yeah. So that's the start of today, guys. So I plan to do these on Sundays and probably Tuesday. Tuesday morning's my mornings. Now, I'm not too sure what time exactly. I'm thinking like 8, 9 o'clock. It's actually a good time. Of course, if I do it for an hour and a half or so, maybe 12, yeah, probably an hour and a half or something, at least for the start. That's a good amount of time to like talk and chit chat and mac around. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to get started and actually look at some stuff I just saw on my channels, on my YouTube while I was setting up the stream. So I want to get started with that and let's see what they've got to talk about. Alright, let's do this. Let's open up the window for my chat thingy. Just give me a second. There we go. Right, and that goes to the I just want to make sure it's all perfect. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's go. Better make sure my audio. Yeah, the audio is going through my earphones. Don't want to play it and then not hear it. I'll be silly. I don't know why my music's playing in the background. Alright guys, I don't know what's going on with OBS. It keeps disconnecting my main channel. I don't know why. So I don't know why my music was playing in the background. I thought I turned it off because I usually I've got like you probably can see right ahead. I've got Final Fantasy 4 the remastered thingy on. That was for my Let's Play, so I'm going through myself. But I usually have like this on pause. I don't know what happened. So that's gonna get YouTube's gonna have a hissy fit about that one. So I'll probably have to like cut it out, that part out. I might have to cut out the beginning part of the stream, so YouTube doesn't have a hissy fit, which means I have to delete the video because obviously it's gonna have music in it. I'll just have to redo that one myself. Not a big deal. That's unfortunate, guys. I hate when I do that. It doesn't happen often. I thought I had the music off. If it was like that, it means I had the music on the whole night. So I probably had the speakers down. I probably because I had a friend ring me last night, and what I do is I usually turn the instead of mucking around the computer, I just turn the volume down. And what's probably happened after I got off, I went to bed and forgot to change it. So yeah, that's my bad. I want to get started on it, guys. I hope you guys. Now I just got to figure out where I put it under this. No, it's under this one. I've got so many web browsers. This one? I think I found. Yeah, I found. Okay, let's do this one. So apparently, I was looking online and someone said YouTube terminated Technoblade's new channel. Now, I don't know if that's even possible to have a new Technoblade channel, considering he's not around no more. Probably the best way to say it, survive. So I'm not sure what's going on here. This is a very interesting take. I want to hear what he's got to say. So let me know, guys, what you think. I'm gonna start.
YouTube's AI messed up yet again by terminating Technoblade's new YouTube channel. So Technoblade's dad made this channel called Team Technoblade. This channel they announced on Reddit talking about how it's supposed to be a collaboration channel that hosts.
It sounds more like a money type of grab. He's trying to like get extra stuff out of him, even though knowing he's not around no more. But if maybe it was other, I don't know.
A bunch of different community events because Technoblade's YouTube channel has a huge, massive community around it. So Technoblade is a YouTube channel with over 20 million subscribers.
That's a lot of people.
Sadly, the YouTuber behind it passed away
a few
years ago. It was really sad because he was such a loved YouTuber and really prominent in the community. And
yeah,
he was just a really good person. So after he passed away, his dad took control of all of his channels, of course. And so just recently, his dad made a new channel called Team Technoblade, and they uploaded a video to it just sort of announcing the channel. Like, this is the video here, New Channel Nerds, and it has this cute art of Technoblade and his dad. And yeah, hovering over it, there's his dad. green screened into Minecraft. But you can see the
Oh,
video
God.
that was posted says Team Technoblade and Technoblade. This is using the new YouTube collaboration feature. And
Yeah, you can
so
do that
for
now.
Technoblade to actually be in this collaboration,
I gotta be honest, I gotta start using that feature because I have not used it yet. But what it allows you to do is basically, yeah, co-op side of things. So I could do like a video on here, and then I could say, you want to talk about like Minecraft, for example? I can put it to my Minecraft channel like that, or I can do it to other channels as well. Obviously, people I'm working with. Now, I haven't really worked with anyone at the moment because I haven't really got around to it. It's not that I don't want to; I do want to. So, yeah, let's get going. I don't know. You guys noticed my internet's dropping out like it's going out of fashion, but it looks like it's just the freaking main OBS.
the owner of the Technoblade channel has to approve the collaboration. I'll show you my YouTube studio settings. I haven't really done many collaborations, but you have to approve it to be added to a video and like actually be displayed there. So
Oh,
if
okay, yep.
Technoblade's YouTube channel approved collaborating with Team Technoblade should not have been terminated at all because it's showing like it's a direct link to Technoblade.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But YouTube's AI terminated them.
Ah, of
YouTube's
course,
AI has
it's an
been
AI
messing up
system.
so badly in like the last few months that it's getting really annoying, you know? Like there's so many instances where YouTube just falsely terminates a bunch of channels for no reason, and it makes people just not really trust YouTube's AI. It's like if you're going to terminate a channel just instantly for no reason, it gets really hard to trust YouTube's AI for pretty much any decision. If something bad happens, you could just probably assume it's a mistake, which is not good. You want to have faith that YouTube's automation actually works to take away bad
Oh,
actors
definitely.
from
You don't
YouTube,
want
but it
something
seems like
just
that's
get,
not
you don't want it to keep flagging your channels or taking the channels down because the AI is too stupid. What's that? I hear like a washing machine. Oh wait, it's my washing machine. Don't judge me. It's morning. It's like 10 o'clock. Okay, and 9 o'clock here, guys. Just don't judge.
the case. There's so many instances where YouTube takes down actual innocent people and leaves up the bad stuff. You know, it's way too common and kind of crazy. Google has so much tech behind it, but the fact that YouTube is messing up this badly is kind of absurd.
Oh,
So
definitely.
this is sort of the rundown of what happened. There were people online talking about how, yeah, the channel was just announced that day and it got terminated the same day.
I can't believe
On
they
the post
terminated
here,
like
this is
that.
actually Technoblade's dad who runs this
I mean, I
channel.
did
I'm
start
pretty sure
saying it
they
should have,
announced
but now I know a bit more about the situation. It makes sense. If he owns both of them, yeah, there's no reason for him to shut it down. That just makes no sense.
it, and then they said at about 11 a.m. PST, YouTube has terminated the channel because we were too powerful. YouTube assumed it was a bot account. We have submitted an appeal, and we are at 49,000 subscribers strong. So now they're at over 100,000. So congrats to Team Technoblade and Techno Dad.
Yep.
But YouTube terminated it. Like, that's crazy. How can it be impersonation if the channel uploaded that has a direct collaboration with the channel it's supposedly impersonating? Doesn't make sense. It's like Technoblade has to approve it, so it's not impersonation at all. Got banned naturally.
Yeah.
The channel was too powerful. Working with the YouTube overlords to get everything made right again. Hang tight, nerds. So I assume TechnoDad has some sort of link to YouTube because Technoblade is a massive channel, so big channels usually have some sort of person that works with them behind the scenes. It's just like a YouTube partner, like a community manager behind the scenes that
Yeah,
you can talk
basically,
to
yeah.
directly. And so the channel was reinstated eventually. They contacted a representative to investigate the case. They have waited almost 2 hours for any news and have not been updated.
Goodness
That's
gracious.
crazy, man. And then it was finally restored. So it kind of sucks that the only way to get a channel back that's been falsely terminated by YouTube's sucky AI is to either, one, complain about it online to get people outraged, you know, and hopefully
works.
YouTube will see it like an actual human instead of the robot. Or two, be
That does work. Complaining does work, guys. I'm aware of that.
a huge channel that you actually have YouTube employees as a contact. Like, luckily, if my channel was falsely terminated, I know a lot of YouTube employees that I could talk to get my channel back up. Heck, I even know a bunch of YouTubers I could talk to that could redirect me to other employees. Like, I would be fine, but that's only because I've been on YouTube so long. I've over time gotten a bunch of contacts.
Yeah.
But most people don't have that kind of shit, you know? So it just kind of sucks that YouTube's AI has been sucking so bad lately that innocent channels are getting terminated.
I mean, that's a
worse,
sad
I know YouTube
situation.
didn't intend for this, but this happened on April Fool's Day, so it's kind of like a big slap in the face to have your new YouTube channel that's kind of dedicated to your son who passed away be terminated on April Fool's Day.
I can't believe
Thanks,
that.
YouTube. Like,
Maybe it was
it's
a fool's,
just not
like a
good
fool's
look
joke.
for
I don't
YouTube.
know.
I know it's not intentional because it's literally just their AI, but if their AI is sucking so bad that it creates situations like that, it's got to be worked on. YouTube is what I'm saying. Like, why is this a thing that keeps happening? I have so many videos now that I've posted where it's just YouTube AI up so badly, it's just terminating so many innocent channels. You know, fix it, please, YouTube, please. Please. Anyway, subscribe for more if
Let's
you
see
enjoyed
what
that
else he's got
YouTube
on here.
update. Goodbye.
I just want to see what he's got, guys, just for a quick glance. I like his picture, though. I'm not really a big fan of that, though. That looks like he's just trying to, you know... Okay, so it's not really anything. Yeah, that's the one we just watched. Okay, cool. We'll get rid of that one. That was a pretty interesting one. I can't believe that actually happened. Give me a second. We've got to get the other one out. This one's an Xbox one, though. So apparently there's an Xbox achievement overhaul coming up or something. That's something I want to see, so that's why I'm doing it. Alright, just making sure it's working. Why can't I hear it? Oh, that's why.
Gameplay of Forza Horizon 6, but we're also seeing a potential reveal of some new Xbox hardware.
Alright.
And some more Xbox Game Pass games coming our way, which were just announced. Trust me, one of the games landing soon.
No, I want to know. I want to know.
And looks
I want to know.
utterly insane, but more on that later. With that, my name is Fletcher, and this is Xbox Nation, and let's just dive right into it.
But one thing I do give this guy, guys, I like his accent. It's so cool. I like his accent. It's so, like, good. I'll probably look at other stuff as well, don't worry.
Something early for this month, then April's actually bringing us a couple of interesting Xbox betas our way. First up, though, is going to be Invincible Versus, which is kicking off rather soon. This one is the brutal 3.
I was waiting for it. I knew this will come out sooner or later. I was just waiting for it, guys. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Versus 3 superhero brawler, and you'll be able to try it out ahead of its launch with a free open beta running from the 9th of April to the 11th, and that will be on both the Xbox Series X.
Not really a
quite
a
great chance
player,
to get
so
a real feel for the combat, especially before the full release lands at the end of the month. Then there's the much more unexpected one, which was actually revealed as part of the Xbox Partner Preview Showcase a couple weeks back now. The Expanse Osiris Reborn is not launching until 2027, and it's already getting a closed beta on the 22nd of April.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Details are kind of fairly scarce about what you'll be able to do with this one and what we're actually going to be experiencing. The only catch is that the access isn't going to be free this time around. You'll have to have picked up one of the premium editions to get access to it. Still,
of course,
it's pretty wild to see a game this far out already letting players jump in ahead, and hopefully it means it's in a pretty decent state already, and it's just being polished until that 2027 release date. So yeah, a pretty solid mix this month, and if you would like to see any coverage of either of these games, please do let me know in the comment section down below.
We will.
This next bit of news was a little bit of a weird one, and that's because I haven't actually heard of any hardware issues until now. It seems that if you recently picked up an Xbox controller and you were kind of wondering where your batteries went, then you're not really alone, as it actually turns out that Xbox is...
Sorry guys, I got this terrible tendency of forgetting to record the video when I'm streaming it.
Doing something about that and rectifying the situation. That's right, some of the controllers that were sold since December of last year shipped without the usual AA batteries, and Microsoft is now offering a bit of a make good scenario. If your controller is affected, you might be eligible to receive a free rechargeable battery pack and even a USB-C cable, which is honestly a pretty solid upgrade over the standard batteries anyway.
Yeah,
now,
true.
Come to think of it, my SpongeBob controller never even came with any batteries in the box, so to hell with it, I'm going to be claiming this one for myself, and I'll let you know how the experience goes. controllers. Overall though, the process does seem fairly simple. All you need to do is just register your controller through your Microsoft account, select the accessory support option, and if your device qualifies, the offer should appear automatically. Interestingly,
cool.
you don't even need the receipt for this one, it's just a controller serial number, so yeah, pretty awesome to see. It's certainly a nice gesture, especially considering that these charging kits aren't exactly cheap, so if you bought a controller recently,
Not super
just like
expensive
me,
either.
it's definitely worth checking to see if you're eligible for this one. Well, it might not be official as of right now, but it looks as though Xbox might finally be bringing back limited edition accessories after so blimmin' long, and this time it's going to be tied to the upcoming Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah, I thought it would
According
be.
to the recent reports over
Gotta
at
look
Deal
into
Labs,
that too,
we could
guys.
be getting not just a new themed controller, but also a matching wireless headset, and that's a pretty big deal considering we've only actually seen one special edition headset before, and that's with Starfield all the way back in 2023. Both of these are actually expected to launch alongside the game on the 19th of May this year, and from what's been shared, they'll carry that Horizon branding across both pieces of the different hardware. Pricing is also surfaced with these leaks, with the controller sitting around 85 quid here in the UK, and a headset coming in at roughly 125 pounds. I do expect it to be about probably $90 in the US and about $140 for the headset, which is a slight
probably about
compared
right.
to the previous limited editions. They should still be available through the Microsoft Store and other retailers though, although as I mentioned, there's no official announcement as of yet. Interestingly though, there is also a little bit of speculation that more accessories
right
could
wasn't
be
so bad.
revealed closer to launch. Speaking of reveals though, we had the previews drop for Horizon as of today, so let's check them out. Of course, one of the largest news stories to break so far for this entire week has to be for Forza Horizon 6, as the previews
Yes,
from
that's
many
what I wanna
different
know a bit
outlets
more
and
about.
content creators have just dropped. Unfortunately, I wasn't actually included within this, which absolutely sucks, but I will do my best to give you a rundown of what was said, including some gameplay from various creators.
Looks really
out
good,
there.
though.
It seems as though the biggest talking point across pretty much every preview though is the setting, and obviously more specifically just how dense and varied the map of Japan is compared to Forza Horizon 5. A lot of people did feel that Mexico had too much empty space, that being me included, but that
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
seem to be the case
definitely.
in this newest release. I've actually chucked up the full map on screen for you now that was revealed from the official Horizon account over on X, and it does show us the pretty sizable scale of this one. Apparently it is being packed with tons of city streets in Tokyo, to forests, mountain roads, coastlines, and even traditional villages.
That's
and
good.
the world here is said to feel more alive and interconnected. From what I have seen, especially in the visuals department, it's also taken a noticeable step forward and really does take advantage of the Xbox Series hardware. Even running in quality mode, previews highlight the improved lighting, more detailed environments, and those small touches like cherry blossoms and atmospheric effects that really sell the setting. Of course, this is the first time this game is only going to be available on the Xbox Series X and S consoles, as Forza Horizon 5 was actually on the previous gen consoles as well.
Oh,
It
okay,
seems that quality mode was only available within this build of the game.
Oh my
though,
God, I'm
so we
actually
don't have
driving
an
that one.
idea of
That's
the
a-
performance mode, which is kind of a shame, but I do expect some more news to drop about this one over the next few weeks. In terms of gameplay though, it's still very much Horizon at its core, that being races, events, and even PR stunts which are all returning, but there are mentions of a new dynamic event system and a reworked progression system. That said, the campaign side is still a little bit of a question mark, as previews didn't actually get enough time to fully explore how it all fits together, and I do kind of assume that's because Playground wants you to delve into it without any spoilers at all. Overall though, it does seem that the biggest takeaway is that Playground Games has clearly listened to feedback, especially when it comes to the world design. If that does carry across to the full experience, this could easily be the strongest Horizon entry as of yet. Again, it was kind of a shame that I wasn't actually given the chance to cover it, but I will do my best to get a chance to review it closer to its launch dates. Are you excited for Forza Horizon 6?
Yeah, I am
What do you
actually.
think about
I
these
am
brand new
excited about
previews?
it.
Do let me know down below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are also so much closer now to 100,000 subscribers, and I would just love for you to join the largest independent Xbox-centric channel here on YouTube, as I just love hanging out with all of you in the community. With that though, let's dive
Yeah, I
into
gotta
this
start spending
huge
more time on
Xbox Game
mine.
Pass
I haven't been on
announcement
there
that just
for a
dropped as
while.
of today. If you rewind a little bit back to the launch of the Xbox Series X and S generation, you might remember Call of the Sea popping up as one of those early showcase titles. It kind of ended up being a solid little Game Pass edition, and now, 6 years later, we're getting a follow-up in a very similar way. Call of the Elder
Excuse
Gods
me.
has officially been confirmed for a day one Xbox Game Pass release on the 12th of May this year, and it looks like it's building directly on what made the first game work really well. This time around, the story leans even further into that Lovecraftian tone, with players stepping into the roles of Professor Harry Everhart and student Evangeline Drayton, and this time they'll investigate the disappearance of their loved ones.
Not
and
really
uncover
into that
something
type of
far
game.
more unsettling along
That's
the
why I
way.
probably won't play it.
Gameplay-wise, it is mentioned that this one still focuses on the puzzles and exploration, but with a ton of added depth, which is just really awesome to hear. You'll also be switching between both of the characters to solve multi-layer puzzles across different points in time, which sounds like a really nice evolution for the original formula. If you did enjoy the first game though, this looks like one to firmly keep you on our radar, and of course I will cover it more nearer to its launch date.
Yeah, it's probably unexpected, but I
did
probably
miss it,
won't
and keeping within
worry
the same
about
vein of Xbox Game Pass, we did actually receive the Xbox Game Pass Wave 1 announcements for April as of yesterday, and there are actually a ton of games being revealed here.
Oh, good.
Not only are we set to receive the excellent roguelike of last year, that being Hades 2, but we're also getting some insane little gems here, including the Thaumaturge and even Little Bookshop. I know most of you will be extremely excited for the addition of Modern Warfare 2019 to finally land on the service, and with Modern Warfare 4 rumoured for later on this year, I do totally expect this to generate some hype for sure. If you do want to check out all of the games that were announced though, do check out my coverage, which I posted here on our channel yesterday, as I did cover all the 23
I'm really interested
brand new
about
Xbox
that.
Game Pass games. Honestly, every time that I'm about to wrap up a recording of these news videos for you, Xbox suddenly decides to drop some massive news or updates, and this time it's for my beloved achievement system.
Oh, good.
That's right,
'Cause I hate
after
it.
multiple years of asking, we are finally getting an achievement overhaul and improvements, which have been so highly requested for the community by years at this point. This is apparently just the start as well, but we've already had some very welcome changes already, which I'm going to cover right now. Basically, starting today, Xbox insiders can begin testing these improvements, with the first being a new visual refresh. The team has said this will be a new look and feel to the achievements, including updated icons and even animations when you unlock
I don't
classic
really
or
care
rare
about that.
achievements. Notifications will also match our new custom color, which did roll
I
out
want to be a bit
weeks ago
more
now, which
reliable
also
and
means
show up
each
when they
unlock
should.
feels a lot more personal. Alongside that, we can finally, after so many years, highlight our 100% completed games on our profiles. For so long, I have waited. I feel I may have gone grey, but Xbox have answered the
I don't really
call, and
care.
honestly, I can really shed a tear. You'll now see it highlighted in your achievements list, so your hard work is so much easier to spot, and of course, it does give you that sort of quick, at-a-glance way to celebrate your full completion.
To be honest, I don't
The
care
team
about
has said
achievements
they've
that
also
much.
added new filter options to view these, making it so much easier to fully find your fully completed games. The team have also added the ability to also hide games from your achievements list as well, which means you can now customize what people can and can't see, and basically clean up that list if you have some easy games from Gamerscore on there. I'm looking at you, Peppa Pig. Xbox did actually say on their official post that this is a small but meaningful step in a broader set of improvements they're going to be making to achievements, so I do fully expect that we might see that sort of coveted platinum that many have been asking for so long, or just the ability to finally separate our DLC. As mentioned, this is going to be available to insiders right now, and will be rolling out to the general public in a matter of weeks, so do stay tuned and I'll update you when that drops. If
You
look
better,
at this
dude.
brand new improvement to your achievements
I like
already,
it. I'm
though,
going to look at
hit
the
that
new
subscribe
games
button down
thing, and then
below,
we'll probably
and yeah,
move on
this is
to
just
something
such
else.
an awesome update.
Because it does have new games one, so yeah, we'll just move back to one of his other videos. The end. All right, put both in. So apparently he's got. Let's see. No. Oh, here it is. Ooh, it's a long one. Oh well, who cares? We've got
Xbox
plenty
Game
of
Pass
time.
is really on a roll so far in 2026, and that is really set to continue as Xbox have just dropped the Wave 1 game Xbox Game Pass this April.
All right, let's have a look what they got.
First up, it's totally worth mentioning that you have a new Xbox Game Pass game which is available right now.
Yeah, well, this game looks familiar, guys. I've been playing this on my Let's Play channel. I bought this game though. I actually bought the Pixel Remastered Edition, the whole all 6 of them. So I'm still doing the Let's Play. I don't know where I am in here, but I am getting closer to the end.
Final Fantasy 4 has just arrived onto the service.
Let's make it
for
go a bit
premium
faster because I
Ultimate
really
and
don't need to
PC Game
listen
Pass
to them too
subscribers.
much.
I personally haven't played this one, so I can't really give you any feedback, but I do know that it's often credited as a game that's made significant strides in its narrative depth, especially for that time period. This one, though, sees the Kingdom of Baron begin to attack the surrounding countries, and then Cecil the Dark Knight will join forces with Kain, Rosa, and Rydia as they then fight against the Baron. Apparently, the emotional heft of the story is really intensified by the character choices, and it really was ahead for its time. It does sound pretty great, and is now available, so I might have to delve into it for myself. DayZ has been available on Xbox Game Pass for consoles for quite a while now, but it's finally going to be available on PC Game Pass for the very first time, and I know many fans will be happy, as I've been seeing this request a lot in the comments over the past couple of years. If you haven't stumbled upon this absolute juggernaut of a game, it's basically set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by
looks like
zombies,
it.
but a real threat here isn't just the undead, it's also the other players as well. It is a hardcore survival game, so you're going to need to scavenge for food, water, and supplies, and that's whilst
Yeah,
avoiding
that sounds
both
like
the
fun.
infected and hostile survivors. What really made DayZ truly intense, though, is the unpredictability of just human nature. Will the person you meet really help you, or will they take everything you've got, as permadeath is a real thing? It's a game where every decision matters, and every encounter could really utterly be your last. It's always had a really solid player base over the years. I do expect it to rise up yet again thanks the addition of PC Game Pass, and that's just in time for the Badlands expansion, which should also be coming to Game Pass later on this year. On the very same day, we do have a couple of titles auto-entering the premium tier, which has been on Ultimate for a little over a year now. The first is Endless Legend 2, and this is a fantasy strategy game where you're going to be leading wildly varied factions as
Yeah, it looks like a very similar to Civilization.
then build their grand armies and wage planet-spanning wars on an ever-evolving ocean world at the brink of extinction. It is published by the masters of strategy, who are Hooded Horse, and so far during its early access phase, it's been widely praised by anyone who's delved into it. According to players, it is mechanically and graphically amazing, and it takes everything that was great about the first game, but then improves on it and adds its own additions.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna give it a shot though. I definitely look
and I just love seeing more
nice.
being added to Xbox Game Pass these days. It is still going to be PC only for the time being, but if you are on PC, then you have another reason to delve into it as part of your premium tier. Then we have FBC Firebreak, and even though I really wasn't the biggest fan of this FPS from Remedy, it's still a decent grab for this month, especially if you're on premium and haven't had a chance to play it yet. This was a sort of weird spin-off.
Yeah, I'm not really into that type of game. I mean, if you are, go for it, but not for me.
It is pretty weird, and it can be fun at times due to the unique abilities, but it just lacks that polish and just more content. As much as I really enjoyed the game and had genuine fun with it, I cannot rightly recommend it unless you're either a big fan of the Control universe or you're really into co-op horde shooters. Even then, it's kind of hard to recommend due to the lacking content, but hey, at least you get to try it for yourself as part of that premium tier. A big new addition to the Xbox Game Pass library for this wave, though, has to be for Planet Coaster 2. The first game was an absolute hit with its deep
It actually looks really good.
customization, but Planet Coaster 2 kind of just expanded on that with even more tools for you building your dream amusement parks. The visuals also had a massive facelift, and the game itself looks glorious, especially on the Xbox Series consoles. This sequel also did introduce some brand new features like water parks, and this also enabled players to manage
I'd
live
probably
parks,
rather
save
play on
visitors,
PC
and
than the
changing rooms.
Xbox.
There's also an event sequencer that lets you customize the different ride effects, such as adding animatronics or even water fountains. It's just a great level of detail here. Honestly, the control and level of detail is really insane, so if you love these sort of games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, then this one's going to be a must
Yeah,
play.
this looks
I don't
really
know
good.
how well the controls do transfer over the console though, but speaking to our resident Tycoon and Sim fan, especially over on the Xbox Nation website, they do certainly say it's decent and an easy recommendation for this Game Pass drop. I did mention it in a previous couple of news videos, but of course we are finally going to get our hands on an indie game that is so highly regarded by many over on Switch and PC. That's right, Tiny Bookshop lands onto the service for all tiers other than Essential on the 10th of April, and please do not skip this one as it's such a cozy indie game that has
Nah,
really consumed
that's
so
not
much of my
really
time
for
when I
me.
go over on my Switch. In this one, you basically play as someone who's left their life behind to then open a traveling bookshop, and acts as a sort of cozy simulation title as well as a narrative adventure game. At times, you'll need to sort of manage your stock and customize your bookshop to suit your desires, while at other times you'll then be questioned about your book recommendations, and you'll need to keep the right books to keep your customers happy. This is another fantastic indie edition for Xbox Game Pass, and I do highly recommend this one. Football Manager 26 is a pretty mixed entry into this franchise.
Another
and I
one
do
not
know
too
it was pretty much
interesting.
a broken mess on its launch and almost unplayable for many out there. The good news is that it has seen a ton of patches and updates since then that make it somewhat stable these days, but yeah, the general sentiment is the game is still pretty dire. I had to delve a little bit further into some of the reviews to give you an idea, as it really isn't my sort of game, but the reviews out there have said whilst it does have a great tactical system, which is genuinely brilliant, the game is still plagued by a catastrophic UI and UX downgrade, the removal of over 100 features, and just feels pretty incomplete. They have stated that unless you're desperate for the sort of new in and out possession tactics, then definitely stick with FM24. I guess if you're on premium, you're now going to have a chance to try it if you do want to see what people mean by this one, but honestly, I don't really think this is going to be an addition that many of you will really care about. My personal highlight for this month, though, just has to be the Hades 2, and yes, I'm already deep in the
Yeah, this one looks really
so if you
good.
want to hear my thoughts, definitely stay tuned for that Xbox version. This time around, though, you're going to be stepping into the role of the Princess of the Underworld, diving into a much larger and more layered world as you take on the Titan of Time, with help from the gods of Olympus. From everything that I've seen so far, the reception has been incredibly strong here. Most of the feedback out there is seriously positive, with a few mention that the story might not hit as hard as the first game, but pretty much everything else feels like a real step up. The combat is sharper, the abilities feel way more varied, and the enemy design looks even better than we've ever seen before. It's not far away now, and the fact it's hitting Xbox Game Pass day one just makes it an even bigger deal for this April. Replaced has been on a lot of people's radars for practically years now, and after what feels like an endless wait, it's finally almost here with a release date set for the 14th of April. Ever since it was first revealed, it's been one of those games that kind of sticks in your mind, mainly thanks to that incredible pixel art. Every trailer since has only made it look better, with its insanely detailed environments and really smooth cinematic animation. What also stands out is the tone. It's got this sort of darker and grounded feel set within that alternate 1980s.
Yeah, it does
and
feel like
ends up
that,
with a dystopian
doesn't it?
city filled with loads of corruption and also mystery. It seems a much more focused approach, especially on storytelling, and also its immersion, rather than just throw objectives at you. After all the delays, it finally is locked in, and the fact that it's going to be launching still day one on the Game Pass makes it so much better. I'm seriously looking forward to getting my hands on this one, and I should be sharing my full review pretty soon, so do stay tuned to the
I
channel.
don't know if I'll play it,
I
maybe.
mentioned the Thermitage quite a few times here on the channel before, especially when it came to my sales videos, and that's because it's a really great character-driven RPG that has such a great story, and the price of it more than justifies the purchase. They give you a very brief rundown though. It is of course an isometric RPG, but it massively blends supernatural elements with deep moral choices. You will assume the role of a Thaumaturge, a rare individual with the ability to summon mysterious entities that then have the power to manipulate emotions, sway decisions, and fight alongside you. My favorite comparison that someone gave to this one is basically Persona 5, but instead of Tokyo, it's instead 1905 Warsaw, and yeah, that does pretty much nail the comparison. This one is made by quite a few ex-Witcher developers, so you already know
Oh,
it's banger
goodness
right out the
gracious.
gate. If you somehow missed this one or had it on a wish list, then you'll be excited when it also lands on the 14th of April. It certainly may not be in the limelight anymore, but if you're a premium subscriber and missed out on the Oblivion remake from last year, then hearing it being available on your premium catalog on the 16th will be music to your ears. For me, just seeing Cyrodiil brought to life into the modern era is just nothing short of magical, and it really did hit me with a massive tsunami of nostalgia. The rolling fields, the glowing Oblivion gates and that bustling Imperial city. Everything just looked better while still retaining the game's original charm. What really made Oblivion so special though was that sense of freedom, and you can still lose yourself in the guild storylines, stumble into bizarre side quests, or just ignore the plot entirely and just live in this world. It is still pretty
My
janky,
goodness
but that's kind of
gracious,
the whole point.
now
If
we're
you're a
cooking,
premium
guys.
subscriber, then it's going to be a great addition to your Xbox catalog. Another new game which is also landing onto Xbox Game Pass thanks to EA Play this month is NHL 26, and as someone who hasn't really played hockey before, then I might not be the best one to give you any sense of if this entry is any good. But hey, at least you fans should be happy with this inclusion. Apparently, this one added a new feature called Ice Q 2.0 technology, and it essentially makes your favorite superstars think, move, and play like they're on ice selves. There are also a ton of improvements, including via promo being revamped, extra goalie systems, and so much more. Like Madden, I've never really played an NHL game, so I would be keen to hear if those improvements do sound good to you. In the
I have
comments below,
played
or if you have played it,
NFL
do let us
games,
know if
but
it's any
like
good
back
as well.
on when
If you do
the
want to escape into the
NES,
Ice and banging some goals,
not
then this one
the
arrives on
modern
the 16th
stuff.
of April. I reported it in one of my latest news videos that Call of Duty Modern Warfare might be coming
This
to
I
Xbox Game
definitely
Pass,
want to
and
play.
guess
I want to
what?
give this
I
a
was
shot.
indeed spot on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare from 2019 is officially heading to Xbox Game
Yeah,
Pass.
so
and it will
guys,
be
I hope you
available
guys are
Ultimate
enjoying
Premium
yourselves. I
in recent
mean,
years. This game really
getting
has been a
into the
huge
groove of
resurgence
things,
late,
I guess.
partially because Black Ops 7 is just really bang average, and many are instead
I'm
extremely
probably gonna
hyped
do some
that we should be
drama
getting
stuff
more
after
War
this,
later on this year. I
but we still got a bit to go,
Phase 1
so
and not only was it such a fantastic
maybe
campaign
not.
with
I don't know
Infinity War
yet.
nailed, but the multiplayer was also slower and just way more addictive. This was before the time of Warzone, and the game really does hold up today. I definitely recommend it, and it's
Well,
pretty huge,
definitely. I
especially
played a lot of
given
the
it's been on for quite a few
Call
years
of
now.
Duty games.
Another couple of premium games are also coming to the service on the 21st of April, and the first of which is a great little indie game known as Little Rocket Lab. Don't let the minimal pixel art fool you, because this game has a lot going on beneath that surface. You play as a budding engineer determined to finish a long-standing family ambition by basically building a fully functioning rocket. To do that, you'll be designing factories, creating clever machinery, and even managing production lines, whilst also getting to know the local townsfolk along the way. It strikes a really nice balance between cozy, character-driven feeling of something like Stardew Valley, but then the satisfying automation systems you kind of expect from something like Factorio. Following on, another
Might
cute
be fun to
game
try.
called Sopa will also be available on Premium on that day, and I actually had the pleasure of doing a little written review over on the Xbox Nation website for this one, and please definitely don't miss it. This is a touching narrative adventure game where you're taking control of a young boy named Miho. He then basically goes off and explores a world of magical realism inspired by Latin America. You then journey through enchanting landscapes, meet some really quirky characters like frogs, and then gather exotic ingredients for your grandmother's soup. And that's following on in the mysterious footsteps of a legendary traveler from long ago. It's a fairly short game, clocking in at just under the 4-hour mark, but it's a pretty great time and a good game, especially if you have younger kids or just a younger audience as a whole. Time is something that I don't really have much of these days, and I'm probably going to lose even more of my time thanks to Vampire Crawlers. This is a new day one title onto Xbox Game Pass from Poncle, the same devs behind Vampire Survivors, but instead of that isometric survival roguelike experience, is now a card FPS battler, which looks extremely unique and totally addictive. As I've just said, you're going to be tasked with building some pretty busted decks, and then set off exploring familiar dungeons from a new perspective, and unleashing all sort of world-ending combos. The devs over at Poncle have said that you can either take your time and be tactical, or play turns as fast as you humanly can, but the outcome is always going to be fun and stupidly addictive. I don't really expect any less from this developer, to be honest. I feel some out there
Actually, I don't mind that. It looks cool.
Style, but I still bet this is going to be one of the best received games of 2026. Xbox are dropping their first Xbox first party release of 2026 in the form of Kiln this month.
Yeah,
and it
no,
finally arrives
no,
on the 23rd
no,
of April.
no.
It's a 5v5 brawler from Double Fine,
Not
which
happening.
is taking your
I am
console
not
apart,
playing
and
this.
then not only has you capturing points, but also destroying others in some pretty cool looking arenas. I know many are still a bit mixed on this one.
I don't
but for
look
me, I
bad,
really
but
love
I'm
Double
not
Fine
interested
games,
in
and I
it.
just cannot
I
wait
never
to see how
have
this
been.
plays out on its
As soon as
launch
I
day.
saw it, I'm
There
like,
will be
nah.
a Kiln open beta that will be taking place this week over on Steam, so I do expect some good impressions from it, and it should actually give us a good look at the overall gameplay. I fully expect this to be a wacky and fun time, even though it'll garner a smaller audience than others out there. But hey, with it being part of Xbox Game Pass, it'll be totally one to check out for this month. I do also have
Definitely.
some good news for you if you're a Game Pass Essential member, as you'll be getting a couple of new games in the library this month on the 8th of April. Alongside DayZ entering the service, you're also going to be getting a chance to delve into the world of Warhammer with Vermintide 2, and this one for me was such a great game that you need to play as soon as possible. Both have some really dedicated player bases, but for me, Vermintide 2 will really take the cake. It's easy to drop in and play some games, and it can get extremely addictive as you take on the waves of Skaven and the Chaos Forces. In case you missed it as well, we also had 3 Xbox Game Pass shadow drops over the past few weeks, ever since our last Xbox Game Pass update. And first up, we're starting with Easy Delivery Co. This one puts you into the shoes of a delivery driver who has been hired to make deliveries in a once lively mountain town that is now plagued by inhospitable weather. You'll need to navigate the various destinations in your truck, pick up different packages, drive and deliver, all whilst taking in the surroundings and then making friends with the mysterious residents. It has been insanely well received across the board, especially over on PC, and it does seem like a pretty good hit so far on Xbox consoles. Super Meat Boy 3D then landed on the 31st after getting a release date at the Xbox Partner Preview event, and is another strong outing for the little cube of meat. It is insanely difficult and may have you wanting to destroy your controller, but it really was a welcome change, and the transition to 2D to 3D was utterly excellent. I did put out my review here on the channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested in hearing more.
Yeah, the
or delve into
3D
this
definitely
one.
makes it look
Xbox then
different,
decided to
much
drop
more
NBA
complicated.
2K26 into Game Pass a couple of
Don't
days
care
back
about
now, and I know many basketball
NBAs.
fans were pretty hyped to see
No,
this drop into the
don't care.
service. Again, I won't lie to you, I have absolutely no clue what these games even consist of, and I don't really know what improvements are here, so I'm probably really not your guy for this game. That said, if you're a basketball fan or just wanted NBA on Game Pass, then it is
Oh, I
available to
hate
play right
NBA.
now. It is
NBA.
worth noting as well that Albion Online will also be joining Xbox Game Pass when it arrives on the 21st of April.
Maybe I'll
Yes,
give that a
although
shot.
this is a free-to-play
It's
game,
hard to
that
do
does come
those
with a
games
ton of
because of
in-game
the
benefits as
nature
part
of
your
them.
Game Pass subscription. If you're unfamiliar with this one, it is a sandbox MMORPG where every player's choice does shape the world around you. You can explore, gather, craft, and conquer while forging alliances. It's been insanely popular on PC for quite some time now, and I've even spent over 100 hours into this one myself, as it's extremely addictive, and the community there are pretty awesome and also really welcoming. I have looked further into the Game Pass benefits as well as part of your subscription, and you'll be able to unlock stuff like an exclusive Green Knight Vanity and mount, 100,000 fame, 3 days of premium status, and even 3,000 victory emote charges. That is some pretty decent content for free as part of your subscription, so definitely give this game a go when it lands this April. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, though, with it being a brand new month of Xbox Game Pass games, we do have some leaving the service, and the following games are going to be leaving on the 15th of April. These are Ashen, Ayuden Chronicle 100 Heroes,
Don't
Grand
care,
Theft Auto
don't
5,
care,
A Little Pony
really
Age of
don't
a Heightened
care.
Mystery, and Terra Invicta.
None of them
Obviously,
give a
GTA
shit.
5 is going to be a massive loss to the service, but you can actually grab it right now for a ridiculously low price point thanks to Xbox Spring Sale, which is currently ongoing. With all of these games, though, just make sure to play them or wrap them up before they leave forever, or just go ahead and purchase them in the store. What do you think of the first Xbox Game Pass drop for April, though? Do let me know your thoughts and what you're excited for as well in the comments below. Do smash that like button if you enjoyed.
Meh, the only one I really cared about was the Call of Duty one. There was a few of them, little bits and pieces, but nothing too serious. Okay, we're gonna finish that one up. Now, guys, I hate to say this, but I gotta go do. I'll have to go do a toilet run. Yeah, I gotta do a toilet run. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll do. I want to look at Forza Horizon 6, and then look at the Tokyo Game Show, and see what else we can do after that. We'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Took a bit longer because I want to, basically what I wanted to do was just, go to the toilet and then go to me, start cooking breakfast, basically. So it's nearly 10 o'clock here. So I'm going to finish about 10. So it's probably about 10 minutes away, give and take. So I didn't get to cover everything I wanted to do today, but it's a start. I mean, at least we're getting there. Now I want to talk about Forza, obviously Horizon 6, which will be all over the place. I know on this thing. Yep. Okay, here we go. Well, a whole trailer that goes for 6 minutes. That's a long ass trailer. Let's get started, guys. This looks like fun. Hopefully the stream's still going. Yeah, it is. Good. The recording started? No. One thing I hate about OBS is that how it displays. It has like a little icon on the taskbar at the bottom, but it doesn't tell you if it's a stream or if it's a recording. It just has the little red thing next to it. So yeah, that's what really annoys me. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm going to probably finish up with after this video, guys. We'll turn the video back down to normal time because I want to watch the whole thing and enjoy it. So I'm putting it back to normal. But yeah, I want to see what it looks like, guys, and then we can probably finish up for the day. And then we can, yeah, I got a few. At least I got a few videos out of it. I mean, I got my independent videos to upload today as well, a bit later, probably after the stream or before the stream. Depends what time, what I want to do when I get back. I've got to go soon because I've got mates I'm going to have copies with. I got projects I want to start setting up. I'm going to be talking to them, especially because they're going to know about it. Because at the moment, they're basically my bros. This we know a bit more once. I was going to talk to her about it last night, but we got carried away. We always get carried away on the phone. But she's a very sweet person. I'm so glad that she's realised what's going on in her head. And now that she's calmed down, she might be able to focus more and be a better person. I had to be there for her when she was having a hard time. Now she's settling down. It's good. But I'll still be there for her. I mean, maybe I could have done a bit more in that department, but I didn't want to stress it out. It is what it is. Let's get started. Let's get to this video. Let's do this last one, guys, and then we'll finish. So this is the Forza Horizon 6 official drive trailer. So it's technically an in-game thing. So let's get started. All right, got my drink out. What's left of it?
What up, people? It's Scotty Tyler on Base Arena, and it is the start of a brand new day here at Horizon Japan. So if you're listening in your car or you're kicking back on the bullet train,
Japan.
well, enjoy your day.
Oh, Japan. Japan. Is that what it's called? Japan. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. No, let me check this out. Sorry, guys. I gotta listen to that again.
It's Scotty Tyler on Base Arena, and it is the start of a brand new day here at Horizon Japan. So if you're listening in your car or you're
Japan.
kicking back
Okay.
on the bullet train, well,
It is
enjoy
too.
your day.
How about that? I've been saying it wrong all my whole life. Japan. Japan. Yeah, right. That's how you say it. I used to call it Ninja Japan. Japan. No wonder why people used to look at me stupid. I've been saying it wrong this entire time, guys. I had to put a shorter on that one. That was just silly. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh, we got the trains. The high-speed trains. Wish we had them. Australia was supposed to build our own, but our government are useless. Ooh, the snow. Okay, here we go. The off-road vehicles, yeah. They're good. Oh yeah, that looks like a nice off-road vehicle. Uh-huh. You know, I noticed one thing when I play these games. I oversteer a lot. I force the controller so much. Look at these guys. These guys are much more professional than I am. I'm wondering why I play so badly. Okay, what are we doing? Going downhill? Down mountain? What's the deal? I can't wait for this game to come out, by the way, guys. I still gotta do the Forza Horizon 5. I might get back into it at some point. We might put it up every so often on my other channel, my main game channel. But I don't want to be like that. The issue I'm going to have with online games is they do take a long time to do, and I don't really want to do them with streams. Saying that, maybe I should just do some videos a few times a week or something, like once or twice a week. Only games like this one where there's a reason for it, you know, like collecting and stuff like that. I don't know yet, because we don't really upload any videos on there no more, so maybe a little bit of videos there and there might be beneficial. You can definitely tell this is Japan. Japan? I can't even say it now. Japan. Yeah, Japan. Porsche. Okay, I don't know. Remember Porsche being Asian car. Japan car. Looks really nice though. Looks beautiful, guys. I can't believe my shorts. I've got more views on my shorts than my channel's actually got. Now, the work stuff I want to do too. I want to do more some drama stuff as well today. See what's going on that area. I just like to look at it and see what people are saying and talking and doing all that shit, especially local live stuff. So I'll probably do some of them as well. Not a ton of it. Gaming stuff will always be the first. The drama stuff is always going to be last. $150, it's not bad for miles. Gotta remember, it's in miles, not Ks. I'm used to Ks. I'm Australian, guys, and we have kilometers, not miles per hour. Is that a rocket? It is. I don't remember they having a rocket, a space program. Well, I guess they said they were going to go bigger, so... Oh, that's a nice looking car, actually. I like it. Alright, race to the festival, huh? So what do we gotta do?
Alright, Horizon, it's your boy, Scotty Tyler, here at the festival site. What a day. We've seen wristbands, legends, rockets, and now a legend convoy headed for the festival. And leading the way, the amazing 2025 GRGT prototype.
Oh, so that'll be this one.
Look at that thing.
It looks really nice. I actually do like it. It looks
Everyone is
fantastic.
going to the festival tonight. Legends made at Horizon. Finally get to say it. Here it is, the final stretch. Welcome, everyone, to Horizon Japan.
They're really gone all at it, aren't they? You got the normal jet they usually have, but they also got airplanes, helicopters, obviously jets. That looks really good, guys. I think it's going to be very good. Now, a lot of other gaming places have already played it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, there is one more video I want to watch today, and it's actually right here. This is a drama one, so I want to hear how locale's going.
Holy cow, what are you showing
For
me?
you guys on the recording, you can watch it in my other video, which most of these videos will get uploaded the later part of the day, not the morning. The mornings is my time where I do my personal stuff. So yeah, let's watch this one and then we'll finish the stream. All right, guys. We're finally at the last one. I want to see what going on with Locale Live because I saw this and it said Keemstar copes about Locale falling off. He's right. It has fallen off. I'm not sure if he's coping, but let's see.
Hey, come on!
What in
What
the
in the-
racism?
I feel like that was like an NPC moment.
Why do I feel like this is just a really racist thing to do?
Oh god.
What's racist on Mexican, Holmes?
Should we just wrap it up? Fat Camp was a complete failure. I mean, absolutely boring. I mean, can I get out of here? I'm starting to get embarrassed
Doing the
playing
can-
this. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing the entertainment, dog. I'm not. Where does he get kicked in the ball?
I think he's starting to see the future. I mean, I think Locale Live has gone downhill so bad. Not even funny. I don't have a hatred for Keemstar like a lot of people do. But I do agree with a lot of people's analysis. It's gone downhill. I can't watch it no more. Without Wings there's just no entertainment value. I even liked Rastov more. I mean, without Rastov there too, he was okay, he wasn't the most entertaining person, but he did have a value. I mean, like I was also called Locale Balls. I used to watch a lot with Rastov there. Now I don't watch it no more because I don't think Nightmare's that entertaining. It's not that it's bad. I just don't think it's entertaining. But this kind of stuff's not really my stuff anyway. So
My members up in the corner. Let me figure out how to do that. It's around here somewhere.
no, he's not a
just gonna move
professional. He's a
this
professional
way.
streamer. But
There we go. We got 3 members on the stream, y'all. We're
Nightmare,
balling.
you didn't hear it while you were outside. We said 100 and you replaced tech because they don't want them here, they're saying. So I told them to pay for it.
Okay, yeah, that's chill. I'll come sit down. Someone.
Okay, this is just never going to be my jam. Thank you,
Uh-oh.
Control Alt Della. All right, I'm sorry. For me, I know there's a bunch of weirdos in the LCU, of course, right? It's the
seeing,
LCU. Like eating bugs and eating disgusting condiments all mixed together.
yeah,
And koozie. It's never going to be entertaining to me, bro. It's just never going to be entertaining to me ever. Like that shit is just like, I'm sorry. I can't, you know.
yeah, I agree with him, guys. So
I
this
don't
is
get it.
a Locale Live,
I
guys.
really don't get. I'm just gonna skip this shit. What else do we got here? So that was day 0.
Oh,
Tech
God.
shows his. Oh my god, I don't have a song for the regular $20. I just have TTS.
That's weird. Yeah, guys, I already done some of the
Ladies and
gaming stuff. But I
gentlemen,
didn't get a
this
chance to do it all
natural
though.
lime is for you.
Oh my god, what is this drink?
W's in the chat if you got something to drink and you're gonna drink with the big team. Now that's
yeah,
a really
this
good
is really
idea.
sad when you need alcohol
I can
every
tell you
5 seconds.
this. I full on wanted to quit week 1 at Fat Camp because people just weren't listening. They
Oh,
weren't.
trust me, we know.
I'm like, dude, stop eating pizza. Oh, let's buy pizza, guys. Stop eating fries. Let's get fries. Like it was pretty fucking bad. You know, week 1, literally, I was just yelling at like 3 or 4 people a fucking day about what they were consuming. And it got to the boiling point with Fupa just buying fries over and over again, you know? So, but I will say this, all right? When Tech Protect was trying out for Bus, you could clearly tell that he was trying. Now that he's on Bus, you could clearly tell that he's not trying. Bro, what are these Bus streams? They're god awful. They're fucking horrible.
I'm starting to actually, I'm happy that he's actually starting to look into his own shows. Because he is right. You can't, the problem I have is that you're getting random people off Discord. I mean, of course, some of them are going to be really bad. Once they get comfortable, they stop trying. That's how it works with these dipsticks. So if I was Keem, and I'm going to say this, I would never ever say you're permanently on there. You'll say you're employed for the time being, but you can get fired at any moment. If you're not performing well, I will fire you without hesitation. Then they'll be forced to be entertaining the whole time, every day. Or
At
they'll
Fat
leave.
Camp, when they were trying to keep their jobs, right? Him and Fupa crushed it. They were actually trying.
See, that's just what I said.
I don't, bro.
9 cents. Fat Camp lacks structure. Nobody plans shows and just drinks and talks shit.
Well, Mama B, who are you talking about? Because there are multiple shows at Fat Camp. And I can tell you Locale Live planned shows and like had a could go viral clip every single show that we were on. So I don't know who you're talking about. Are you talking about like
No, they
who
didn't.
else was there? What you weren't talking about Live because Live was doing shit. Remo, I totally disagree with that. I thought one of the biggest failures was the Jester Room running 24/7 because exciting things happen from time to time, but it was a lot of fucking boring shit. There was a ton of just like nothing is happening. Why am I watching this? You know, and
that's most of the shows.
I don't like that. I'd really like to jam pack the content and the entertainment into like a 2-hour stream or 4-hour stream, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I obviously learned from Fat Camp 1, and that's why Fat Camp 2 was better. And there's a lot of stuff that I've learned from Fat Camp 2, and that's why Fat Camp 3 will be better. I want to be on camera. I had to go around every day being like, get in the theater room, get in the theater room, get in the theater room, get in the theater room. They'd go in for like 10 minutes and they'd be out. They didn't want to be on camera. When we moved the Jester Room to the main hall, remember how it was like in the house where you saw Fat Camp 1? Fat Camp is a golden opportunity. Now, what the fuck are you going to do with that golden opportunity?
I mean, I don't know.
Some shows like Queens, why are we stuck at a desk? Why can't we go outside?
It does sound like he's a bit upset with his host, guys.
Some shows that made all these ridiculous goals. I was contemplating at Fat Camp whether or not I was like terminally ill or something. Because I had no fucking energy every single day. I was exhausted and miserable.
Trust me, I already knew that.
Oh, if I'm awake, I'm literally working. The only time I'm not working is if I'm sleeping. This is crazy.
$20. Why did you let Billy get even fatter during Fat Camp 2? He was always eating fast food and almost completely immobile. If people poured random condiments on him, he just had to take it. Like a pathetic paralyzed blob.
Thank you so much. Now, listen, I know there's a lot of people, especially like from Cafe and from Locale Pit, that like hate Billy, right? And definitely some Xylee fans, so Reapers or Cracked or whatever. So those three shows kind of have an audience where it's like, fuck Billy the Fridge, we hate Billy type shit, right?
Yeah, I don't really like Billy, and I just...
But I don't hate Billy, right? So
I do kind of get it. I don't hate him, though.
The fact that Billy the Fridge showed up to Fat Camp, it was fucking huge. I mean, you got to think about how hard it would be to be like 600. You know, you can look at it like Billy was getting fatter at Fat Camp and he's a piece of shit and he choked the fuck out of Glammy. Or you can look at it like, wow, good on him to fucking go through that hell of arriving, losing weight, and making sure Glammy didn't fall and hit her head. I mean,
yeah, that's some serious cope right there.
We're gonna watch the clip. Well, when I
that
get
is
to the
some
clip,
serious cope.
I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a situation where is the dress blue or gray? That's what we're dealing with. Somebody in the chat said Keem is gonna sweep. Well, sweeping in the LCU means I have a different opinion than you. You know what I mean?
No, it's not what sweeping means.
It's completely lost its meaning at this point. It's completely lost. It's Brantley Keemstar. She don't got a YouTube channel. She's not over here pandering to the audience. Oh, I need everybody on my side.
He's referring to Sweet Tea. Okay, yep.
I need everybody on my. I need everyone to agree with me, right? That's your gig. That's y'all's gig, right? She said some shit because she felt that way. And right on. That's what I say. Brantley wasn't in here being like, oh, let me get on this mic and figure out how I can get everyone to like me. No, Brantley had some shit to say to Sweet Tea, and she said it. That's it. That was the mission. That was the objective.
That's what she wanted to do, huh?
When shit was getting thrown her fucking way with the false allegation shit. Oh, okay. This is the game we're playing. I'm going to tell you what I really think. And that's how it should be. I'm proud of my girl. Says, oh, you can't speak what you really feel. Aren't you the motherfuckers? I'm Xylee. I keep it real. Do you? Do you? Sit there. Oh, you shouldn't have said this. You shouldn't have said that. Oh, you shouldn't have said this. You shouldn't have said that.
Man,
that
this
sounds
is a
like
shit show.
Filters, Xylee. Like, change your name to Xylee Filters herself. And can somebody please trigger my $50 sound? I haven't got to play my $50 sound. I haven't got to play my $100 sound.
Hey, it's never going to happen, I don't think. I don't think anyone really wants to play that, do we?
And I
Oh
know
my
it's
God, this is so
asking for way
bad.
too much, but
I'm
I haven't
glad
got to
I
play
don't
my
do
50
too much
bomb
this,
song.
guys.
But like, hey, like that's asking for a lot. All right, you know, I get it. If we don't get to play that one,
Okay, that is terrible. Sorry, I don't care. That was terrible. I'm glad I stopped watching it. I just wanted to see what was going on with it. But yeah, it looks like it's kind of died out. It's just dying. He's severely coping on that one. That one was just bad. I mean, I did watch a bit of Fat Camp there and there, but it was just shit for the most part. I watched it for like 5, maybe 10 minutes, and I'm like, no, I can't do this no more. I'm out. I'm out. I can't do it. Bye. And yeah, that's about it. On that note, guys, I'm going to finish the stream because I feel like we did all right. I'll probably be back on now. Today's Thursday. Now, today was a bit out of character. So I'll probably be back on Sunday. Sunday morning, guys. So, yeah, I will see you then. Hopefully, I won't have to go. I'm not going to go out anywhere that day, so I should have a decent stream. Either way, on that note, guys, cheers.